Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for everybody being here. I was here 4 years ago, in front of here. There's only 18 people showed up. But NYSEG was asking for a 10% increase in electricity. But NYSEG got 2% out of the 8. And then when I was here, Mr. Jim Lorino was here, and Mr. Clayton Ellis. We all got to be friends. And that's why I'm glad to see all you people come. I don't know, I'm from the Oneonta area. I don't know how many people's here from Oneonta, drive all the way down here for this. And I believe again next week, there's to be a meeting next week up in Troy. I know last year, 4 years ago, I drove all the way to Troy for the same meeting to try to help millions of people for increases in electricity, because I'm against it. When you got NYSEG can build millions of office buildings, millions of dollars, I feel that is your electricity money being wasted. Every year they're building new buildings. In Oneonta, I don't know if everybody knows where Oneonta is up there. They're redoing the whole building over. That's why we need it. Why? That's a good question. Clayton Ellis tells me we got to keep up to date. So that's why, one reason why we're here. I travel many miles for these public service meetings. And what gets me is, I never heard of anybody here today mention about the billboard on the Binghamton Mets Stadium. Do anybody knows how much NYSEG pays to have that name put on that board?
Yeah.
$1 million.
I think it's more.
More. I heard, Clayton Ellis told me it was $1 million NYSEG pays to put their name on that stadium. Would you guys love to have that $1 million back in your pocket? Yes. I would. NYSEG, that's one thing I like to have you do. They should take their name off and give it back to the people. And what gets me is, on the increase, I feel sorry for the elderly people who's on fixed income. Every month I get my bill. It's in there. If you need help, go to Social Service. All right, now let's stop and figure. We'll go to Social Service and get extra help. Now, where does Social Service get their money from? The taxpayers. So again, they're getting a rate, you're getting a bill from the taxpayers. And I don't think it's right. It's just like I have tried to get on the commissioner board of the commissioner board over here under the Como governorship in Albany, and I got turned down. And I also applied again under Patakis to get on the commissioner board of public service. I also got turned down. I don't know if you guys would like to hear the reason, because I don't have the money behind me to get on this board. And I fall into Albany under the Como and also the Pataki, and I didn't have enough of the BS behind me. And first of all, they didn't want me on that board because, you know what I would say when I seen all you people here? No, we're not asking for a raise. I have not put an application in yet under the Pitzer-Patterson yet, so I don't know what's going to happen there. But I just want to let you know I'm always trying to get on these boards to help my friends and people. Back up in Oneonta, I'm a Rotarian. I don't know how many Rotarians we got here, a member of the 7170. And I took a little survey of 198 people. I had 96 people said no, they don't want this increase. I had 2 says yes. But the 2 that says yes are employees of NYSEG. But I have to include them, that's of 198 people. And again, I got a little story here to talk about we sold out to Spain. We're selling ourselves out. America is no more America. We're foreigners. It's coming down to World War III in this country. And guess what? And we're going to be the years ago in the Lincoln days, we was black, the black slavery, today's going to be white. And I got a little story. I had a doctor I talked to up in Oneonta. He wrote this, he told me he'd like to have this into the records. A French doctor says, medicine in my country is so advanced that we can take a kidney out of one man, put it in another, and have him working in 6 weeks. A German doctor says we have something better. We can take a lung out of one person, put it in another person, and have him working for 4 weeks. The Russian doctor says, well, I got something better. Medicine's so advanced that we can take a half a heart out of one person, put it in another, and have him work in 2 weeks. But an American doctor says, well, it takes me 8 years just to learn how to do all this. This is what I'm saying. We're all has been taken over by foreign people. I don't know if anybody's here ever heard of Niagara Mohawk. Niagara Mohawk is up in the Albany area, Syracuse area. They sold out to the British. And the British bought, I think, Central Hudson down below, where Jim Lorino, our CEO of NYSEG, went to down there to work. But the problem I have, I mean, look at Joe Bruno. I don't know if anybody ever heard the news. Joe Bruno up in Albany stole thousands and took millions of dollars. Companies like NYSEG, and says, we'll put you on our payroll for $2,000 a week or $3,000 if you give us $1 million grant. He got caught. Next month, he's got a state, I don't know, they're still in negotiation if he's got to pay it back or not. He should pay NYSEG. He stole money from us, he should pay this. And last week, we had another guy from New York City, Pasadena. I don't know if anybody heard Pasadena. $1 million. Took his whole family all over the world on their tax money. Anybody ever heard that? It's been on the news, and now he's being. But the problem of it is, if he took $1 million, he should pay the $1 million back and go to jail like the rest of us. But I don't know. I don't see no politicians here tonight, except for Miss Phil. I mean, you did a very good job. But you know, we should have some term limits, people, on some of these elected officials. I've been pushing this for Albany, not only on town, county, village, school budgets also. And you remember, when this thing goes up, if this thing does go in effect, remember your grocery bill is going to go up too. Stop and think. Your grocery bill. Your fuel bill is going to go up. Can we afford any more? No, we cannot. And that's why I'm asking. Like I said, I sat in this podium 5 years ago, and I argued with them, and I'm going to argue with them again, and I will go to every public service meeting and here, Albany, wherever it is, and I want to say, public service, we do not need this increase. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Mr. Lobdell, I'll be looking for you tomorrow in Lancaster if you want a nice drive. That's where I'm going next. Yeah. No, Lancaster, New York, just east of Buffalo, just south of the airport at Buffalo. It's also NYSEG territory. What's it? Mine a paid position? Yeah, I work for the state. I wouldn't be doing this for free. You're appointed? Oh, no, I don't have that kind of position. Just a couple things I wanted to mention. First of all, Central Hudson is still independent, but National Grid did buy Keyspan, the main gas utility in Brooklyn. They own that too, as well as Niagara Mohawk. And that billboard, just so you know, the commission generally does not allow utilities to collect money for corporate image advertising. But I will check on, that billboard. So next, we have Ben Cabot.